They're not going to be very happy just because it is pretty cool out.
A frosty morning may have slowed these honeybees, but the real damage was done by the harsh winter. Ohio beekeepers lost 50 to 70% of their honeybee colonies.
This is freshly drawn out honeycomb. This is what honeycomb looks like.
4 years ago, the sudden disappearance of more than 500,000 bee colonies nationwide would later be linked to a lethal combination of stress diseases and pesticide residue that weaken and disorient honeybees.
They have to have that honey to encourage the queen to lay more eggs to get that population of bees up for spring.
Bees pollinate vegetables and fruits such as squash, apples, peaches, and strawberries, adding up to 1/3 of our diet.
Importance of monitoring for the pollinators is to watch the population, make sure that we're not losing any particular species.
The honeybees are very good at what they do. This tree is going to put out flowers, and the only way those flowers will turn into fruit is if they get pollinated by insects.
The disappearance of Ohio's honeybees inspired Jeff Sharp to build a backyard hive on his wooded Jerome Township property last spring. Although he had no experience with beekeeping, he ordered 3,000 honeybees from California to help sustain the population.
Come in a container about this big with open netting, and they had traveled all the way from California, so they were quite upset, to put it mildly. You give them a day to relax, and then you spray them with sugar water. I went through 12 pounds of sugar water, and the colony and the beehive is absolutely very strong.
These days we don't have nearly as many of the wild bees, so we're really dependent on just those few managed bees that we can bring in.